This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The New Providence Volleyball Association's Best of 5 Championships continuing last night at the Donald Davis Gym. In the ladies' opener, the Vixens took a 2-0 lead on the Truckers, winning in straight sets 25-19, 25-16, and 28-26.
As a matter of following the game plan, we said that once we had the bigger players on the front row, like Kelsey Johnson on the front row, will serve her. Davia will serve her also. And it was pretty much a straight shot from there. It was a passing game. Our team was passing really well tonight. And defensive-wise, we're doing really awesome. Attack, everything was just working tonight. I didn't think we'd have lost any set tonight because of the way we were playing.
In men's play, the Intruders also went up 2-0 on the Defenders after a 5-set marathon, 25-23, 25-27, 22-25, 25-22, and 15-13. Prince Wilson, the top scorer for the Intruders with 24 kills and 3 aces. Dylan Brown added 22 kills and 7 blocks. For the Defenders, Byron Ferguson had 18 kills and 3 blocks, while Javon Saunders finished up with 13 kills and 4 blocks. Both series continue again tomorrow night. It's win or go home for the Truckers and Defenders as they both trail 2-0. From the NBA last night, Buddy Hield had a team-high 16 points on 6 for 11 shooting from the field. He was also 4 for 6 from behind the three-point arc as the Sacramento Kings fell to the Brooklyn Nets 109-100.
All I can do is learn. That's all I can do is learn and keep playing and trying to get better each and every game. I'm going to get up shots regardless, whether it's on the floor or not. But just learn the system and trying to play together. And we figure each other out and know each other. We try to rack up some games and try to finish the season off strong. We like 3 games or 2 games out of the playoffs, so put it together. All I can do is learn right now and try to figure out how to close out games. And teams are playing me tight when I shoot the ball better, so just gotta figure out and grind it out. Watch more film and see what I can do better. I had some good opportunities and I shot in the corner where I should have made. Cut the game to 6, and we could have progressed by that. So I gotta make shots in the crunch time too.
On to the college hardwood now. A monster game for Michael Carey Jr. to open the Northeast Conference tournament. He had 32 points and 10 rebounds to lead 3rd seed Wagner past 6th seed Fairleigh Dickinson 72-70. Carey and the Seahawks now play in the conference semifinals on Saturday against 4th-seeded St. Francis. Elsewhere last night, Shaquille Clear had 15 points and 3 boards for Texas. That came in a 67-57 loss to Texas Tech. Meantime, in the Division II ranks, Shavano Cooper had 6 points and 3 rebounds for Palm Beach Atlantic. They were seeded 4th in the Sunshine State Conference Tournament. They took care of 5th-seeded Tampa 66-63. They now play in the semifinals on Saturday as well against top seed Barry. Our men's national basketball team will take part in a qualifier this summer where the top 4 teams move on to Division A in FIBA's new qualifying system for the World Championships. Play there will start in November, which is definitely a busy time for basketball around the world, but for the most part, the best players will be available for national team selection.
So the Spanish League, the Italian League, the Argentinian League, all leagues will stop during that 1 week for us to play national team games. There will be 2 games during that week, and then guys go back to their teams. The only league right now that we cannot face, that we have to accept their calendar, is the NBA and the NCAA. Okay, so the windows that they can be at will be the July and September windows that the players will be available. The February and the November window, we understand that it might be difficult to get players released from the NBA and the NCAA, but that may be now. Maybe further down the road as the cycle goes along, maybe things can change. There's negotiation on that end. But aside from those guys, any league in the world is required to stop doing those dates.
If the Bahamas Basketball Federation is able to get everybody on board, the 242 is a team that can make some noise. One of the big questions, though, is who will be the head coach.
We do believe we have local coaches, not that many, that might sit in the seat and try and lead this team. But again, when you're talking about the high players that we're going to, and professional players that are going to be coming home yet again, we may and tend to want to look outside, but that's not necessarily what the president wants. So we are looking at a few candidates right now. We're speaking with some of the marquee players, obtaining their opinions as far as relates from where we go from here. I, for one, have already made it known that I would like to move on the side and pay more attention to the administration of the Federation, which is definitely needed for something like this to get off the ground.
The IAAF World Relays are under 2 months away now. The B3A's high school relays will be used as a test event on the 17th and 18th of this month.
Right now we have 45 schools that are participating, 25 from Nassau, 20 from the Family Islands. We have over 300 athletes who are going to be participating. We're also going to be having the mixed gender at the test event. So that's going to be interesting. We do have all the big powerhouses. We have the Queen's College, we have the SAC, we have the St. John's, we have from Freeport, you know, we have Tabernacle, we have Bishop Michael, and like the IAAF World Relays, we're going to have a golden baton.
In terms of the actual World Relays on April 22nd and 23rd, is expected to be the biggest one yet.
The last edition we had 43 countries. This year the preliminary entries closed on the 22nd. We have 42 countries. Now we have late entries that will be on the 9th of April. We know that we do have some countries who have relay teams who have not entered, like Ukraine, like Puerto Rico. So we know that we're going to surpass the last edition. Right now we have over 900 athletes and officials entered, which is interesting because we have one less relay, but we have more athletes. This year, we are now officially a part of the World Athletic Series. And so, yeah, this is now a part of the series. And so you have a lot of more countries wanting to participate because now we are going to be using this event as the qualifier for the World Championship. So it's going to be a tough competition.
And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned, check on weather still to come.